What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Jordan JC back again on the ATS Report, and today I have some interesting news is regarding the quarterback position in the draft. Caleb Williams has now spoken for the first time since entering the NFL draft this January, and some very interesting things that he had to say that I just want to get into briefly. Talking about his actual feelings towards the city of Chicago and potentially being drafted by the Chicago Bears. He word for word said that he feels like he would be excited if he was chosen here. He feels that the Chicago Bears are going in the right direction when it comes to having a good offense and a good defense. And that all of the hearsay and all of the rumors around the fact that him and his camp and his father, they're looking to other teams. He would be disinterested in coming here. He may go back to college if he gets chosen by the Bears. You know, all these different things that are just conjecture. And then he comes out and actually kind of puts it to rest in a sense where he's saying that no matter where he gets picked, he's going to be excited to play in the league. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame for him. It's about leaving a lasting legacy. He mentions being immortal. And even in regards to Chicago, he talks and brings up some of the greats that we obviously know when it comes to the Bears. Walter Payton, Sweetness, and the 1985 Super Bowl team that won the championship. He brings up Michael Jordan and obviously all of the championships that the Chicago Bulls had in the 90s, the glory days. And so his whole mindset is about building a legacy and coming here and winning if he potentially gets picked by the Chicago Bears. And so in a sense, that's a little bit of a weight off of a lot of people's shoulders when thinking that are you potentially going to invest in someone who technically does not want to work for you, essentially. And that's good that he essentially came out and says that. Now, I'll just be honest with you. I'm a little bit on the skeptical side just because of some of the things he said. You know, he's speaking and saying the right things. Obviously, with the interview coming up with Ryan Poles and getting that one-on-one and trying to check off the box of where his mentality is at and wanting to play for a team like the Chicago Bears, I feel like if it was me, I would say all of the right things in order to make sure that I don't eliminate any potential chances to be on the team. Because if you're going to the Bears, who, by the way, just because they had the number one pick, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the worst team in the league. Because of the draft haul that Ryan Poles has gotten over the past year, they were put in a position where the worst team still gave them their best pick, which was Carolina. That would be the worst team to go to, who already has addressed their quarterback position in Bryce Young. And so I feel like coming here, there's already parts of the team that are addressed that are very, very good. You're talking about an improved defense for the Bears that showed just how good they were in the latter part of this past season. You look at the offense and the pieces that are missing that need to be upgraded, whether it be on the offensive line, the left tackle position could be improved. Obviously, the center position needs to improve immediately through the draft or through free agency. But there's some pieces that you can see that can be built upon. You know, obviously the DB room, Ryan Poles did a real good job with addressing those positions. I believe that we're 4 or 5 deep at the quarterback position. Linebacker is addressed with Edwards and Edmonds and Sanborn. You have the defensive end and Montez Sweat. The other edge rusher needs to be addressed. You have some other pieces. Perhaps the 3 technique needs to be upgraded as well. I believe that DeMarcus Walker and even Gervon Dexter, they're okay. Especially Dexter, who's coming into his own after his rookie season. I feel like he'll continue to improve, but I think they're going to be looking for a better piece there. But all in all, going back to addressing how Caleb Williams looks at this team, he makes it sound as if he would be enticed to come here and to be a part of the team that is contributing to winning right away. And that's the question mark: is he so concerned about coming in and being part of a rebuild, or is he concerned about winning right away? And by the looks of it, it looks as if he understands that if he were to be put on this team as the head honcho, the CEO in a sense of this team, as many people say the quarterback is, then they're going to be contributing to winning. We talked about it in the past couple of weeks on a few videos that the Bears are looking to continue to get better and be a playoff team next year. So even if they bring Caleb Williams in by replacing Justin Fields in a trade, then you're looking for this team to get more than 7 wins next season. You're looking for them to get 9 to 10 to more plus wins in the season. And so that's the expectation. And I think that if we were to bring someone like Caleb Williams in, I think that he can move the meter in the right direction. I still have some question marks, and I feel like Ryan Poles will do his due diligence, will do the homework, will do the all of the detailed research into finding out exactly how truly Caleb Williams feels, whether or not his camp feels the same way, whether or not his father is going to be involved to a certain degree. I feel like Ryan Poles will do enough homework in this interview. If it hasn't happened already, I believe they mentioned, I saw a report saying that Caleb Williams would be coming later on in the evening, which would be a few hours ago from today, and he's going to start having interviews. So if that interview process already happened or if it's happening tomorrow, we'll see. We'll get more detail on that. I'll definitely have the video out on that and updating you guys every step of the way with that. But it seems as if he's saying the right things. He also mentioned, he has a love for deep dish pizza. I don't know what it is about deep dish pizza with people that are out from out of town. You got to start trying tavern style. Like, it seems like that's the default answer for people saying, oh yeah, we love Chicago's deep dish pizza. Oh, Giordano's. And there's nothing against Giordano's, because I love me some Giordano's, but you got to try these hole in the wall tavern style pizzas. That's where it's at when it comes to Chicago pizza. You got to try the little small squared pizza. That's where it's at. And so I feel like that was just a cliche answer by him just to kind of hype everybody up. But all in all, I think that he came off definitely a little bit more mentally prepared. It seemed as if he's saying the right things. And so we will see. We will see. I think Ryan Poles can kind of dissect what type of person he really is, and he'll do his due diligence, as I mentioned before. But just want to get you guys' thoughts on how do you feel Caleb Williams is coming off in his own words. First time that he's actually spoken, and it's kind of killed some of the narrative of him not wanting to come to Chicago, or his father or his camp not wanting him to come to Chicago, and maybe going back home to Washington, who has the second pick. So how do you guys feel about Caleb Williams? Do you think that he would be everything that they say he will be? You think that he's generational? That word rather gets put around a lot with a lot of people. I'm of the ilk that Marvin Harrison Jr. actually is the generational player in this draft. There could be a few more, but I believe Caleb Williams will be very good. It's just a matter of the right system and the right coaching and having the right team around him. And so that could be potentially here in Chicago. Want to get you guys' thoughts? I'll be down there with you as always. And as always, show some class on this video. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video with others. I'll see you guys on the next ATS report.